Hello and welcome, people. This is AliGo65. Today we're going to be discussing my top 4 picks for free-to-play RPG MMOs. Now, I had a top 5, but something happened with the file and it damn near took a day to upload, so I had to re-edit everything and start it over, basically. The game you're seeing right now is APB Reloaded. You might want to check it out. It's a pretty fun game. Make sure you have friends to play it with, because that's when it really shines. It's basically like Cops and Robbers to the extreme, and it's made by the original creators of Grand Theft Auto. So if you want to give it a look-see, just go to Steam and download it. It's free to play, and I think you guys will have some fun. But other than that, we're going to discuss my top 4 free-to-play RPG MMOs. Now, on this list, there may be some that are buy to play, but to me, that's kind of the same thing. And so, let's get to it. Another thing I would like to address is why my videos are so lengthy. It's because I really want to try to focus out a lot of things I've experienced with the game. Although I may not be level capped, I want to give my all. I want to give my all, and basically tell you guys my experiences, what I've seen, some of the flaws, so on and so forth. And that is why my videos are so lengthy. I don't think I can get that done talking about a top 5 or top 4 or even top 3 in 10 minutes. I just don't believe that's possible. So, without further ado, let's get into my top 4 RPG MMOs that are free to play. Number 4, Arcade, as it says in the giant, white letters. Arcade, when I first heard of this, I was shocked and all. I was super excited because, I've been waiting for, well, you might not know, but I've been waiting for, Blade and Soul for so long. But, we're not going to get that in America. We're not going to get that shit. So this came up. And I was like, oh man, naval combat to fight a Kraken, no instanced areas besides dungeons. Oh, this is fucking fantastic. I love it. But I got into it, and a couple things happened. The character customization for the character creation is pretty good. You can grow your own mount. Well, actually raise your own mount. It's not like it takes days to raise, you don't got time for that.
Let me.
It takes about a couple minutes to get everything down pack on how to raise a mount. You can breed your own mount. There's in-game housing, and it's not instant. So basically, if I want to make a house like right outside this kingdom I'm at right now, I can do that.
A plethora of food, a clip,
now
another 20
this
rounds
seems
from
all
my
dandy,
motion,
Oh, you can
a
also
fireman's
mix
axe,
classes and whatnot
near
to make your
full
own
clothing.
special class. Like I am a demonologist. I guess it's occultism, sorcery, and wizardry or something. I can't remember, but depending on like what you use as your primary
you want to know what
depends
else I
on
found?
what you can make, what custom class you can
Your
make.
pink dress.
But I do not have that much experience in this game. That's why I
I
don't
will
open
force
it
you to
up with
wear
a
it. I
dungeon
will
or a
shoot your
raid.
leg,
On
break
my
it, fix
top
you, and then
3
put the dress on you.
subscription-based games or MMORPGs, I usually opened up all the games with a dungeon or a raid.
I've got a
but
Mosin, and I'm a good shot.
this,
Remember, I sniped our teammates off
it's
while they were
I don't
sitting
have a
in the
group.
towers.
This game to me is more social than anything. That's its focus. You get a guild, you get a group, get people that can help you, so on and so forth. But this game has a huge flaw. A huge flaw. But let's get into character creation. This is an old character creation because one of the flaws is something, and I'll explain why I can't show you any new character creation. So let's get into it, shall we? Now, character creation is pretty vivid. It's you can make some pretty funny stuff on character creation. All I gotta say is Google arcade characters. That's all you have to do, or character creation. But as usual, I'm going to speed things up so you can see some of the things you could select for a character. Enjoy.
head, but it's really ears. Oh, never mind, I see the difference.
Now for one of the biggest flaws this game has. As you can see, I am on the server screen. I cannot make a new character on any of these servers. I think I have to buy the character, or buy character slots. But you see, other MMOs you really don't have to do that, especially the ones that are free to play. You don't have to do that. But with this one, no. Look at that. I can't even make a new character on this server. So I am stuck with two characters. This needs to be fixed or something. Or maybe this is just the way the business model of this free-to-play game works. But that needs to be fixed. To me, that is a big con. Big con. And we're going to get into another big... Arcade to me was... I was expecting, a lot from it. Maybe I gotta play it more, because like I said, it's one of the games I have the least amount of experience on. Because I game jump a lot. But there are some features on the game that are pretty cool, like you can build almost anything you want. Yeah, the player housing is not instanced, you can literally just walk into your friend's house or be like doing a mission and see your friend's house in the background on a mountain or something and be like, hey, that's Tim or Bob's house, let's go visit it. So on and so forth, like many MMOs, you can craft your own gear. And this game, to me, seems really oriented towards the PvPers. I'm just gonna put that out there. Like, there is no, like on Guild Wars 2, how there's the World v World, like, this whole game is World v World. This whole game is World v World. I don't want to cut the game to pieces, but there are some good things in the game, like you can become like a pirate, or you can become like a tradesman. You can grab like equipment or gear and stuff, and you can't fast travel with this equipment or gear, so you literally have to go down trading routes and so on and so forth. It's really immersive, I suggest if you have a guild or have a group of people to play with, you play with them, because playing this alone, I don't know. Well, playing it almost any MMO to me alone
How are
is
you dead?
kind of defeats the purpose of playing it, you know. So I mean, the combat, it's your classic tap targeting combat. Tap targeting and spam some buttons. Well, not spam some buttons. You know what I mean. You see how I'm doing it right here? Just select them and go through your rotation. This is the rotation that's been working for me the best. So, I ain't nothing too flashy about the combat. You know, tap targeting, auto target type stuff. Woo woo woo. But hopefully, I have a group to play this game with. I have a friend that plays it too, and he knows a little bit more. He's a little bit more in depth because he had bought the like the classic edition or the special edition, and he can explain it better than I can. So that's why this is going to be a short selection. Hopefully, I'll be able to reevaluate this thing in the future much better than I am to do it now. But it is free to play, so if this is your cup of tea, if you want to spend money on it, if you want to give it a shot, it's free to play. You don't like it, uninstall it. If you like it, keep it. Hell, you could probably spend some money on it and have a great time. I'm not saying you won't, but for a game that's claiming to be free to play, to me it has some limitations, much like how DC Universe above it had limitations. So, let's move on to number 3. Guild Wars 2. Oh my god. If you have not played this game, you need to play this game. Here is the character creation. That's all I'm going to say. This game, holy shit. Now, I know what you guys are probably thinking. Okay, this game is a buy to play. But considering it's like $20 on it, most of these free-to-play games, you're going to spend that on cosmetic stuff. You're going to spend that on things that make a character look cool, or a character slot, or so on and so forth. So, to be honest, it would not matter. I'm not going to go into depth with this character creation because it's a lot of shit. So, here you are, character creation. Enjoy. I'll speed it up as usual. Man, this video was a lot longer than I expected. Well, anyway, Guild Wars 2 is a very, very, very good game. Fun to play with friends. Pretty fucking casual. It's got some good content. They're getting ready to release a new expansion. I don't know if the expansion is going to cost more. The game is basically built for you and your friends. It's built for you to socialize, and there's proof within its design. In the game, you have your own story, your own path, so on and so forth, depending on, you know, what you chose in the character creation. You know, when they give you the options to, oh, your father was a tailor, then he was killed by a giant mammoth that had elephantitis in his genitalia or something. I'm just making stuff up. But as you saw in the character creation, you know, you can choose your path or so on and so forth. But what this game does that is kind of a turnoff to me. When you complete your first quest, you can't just keep doing a story quest, a story quest, a story quest, a story quest. No. You say you complete your first quest at level 4. You need to be level 8 to complete the next story, or to attend the next story quest. Then after that, level 16. And after that, level 32. And after that, so on and so forth. You probably get my drift by now. That guy's going to kill me, so I'm running. But it demands that you become social. Guild Wars 2 has a lot of world bosses, and they're all on a timer. And everyone gets their own individual loot. If you want to talk about casual heaven, it is Guild Wars 2. And all the people would say, oh, the game died, the game blah blah blah. Like I said again in my other videos, the game obviously didn't die because it's coming out with an expansion. It might be suffering, but it did not die. This game is rich lore I have no idea about, and I hope to get into it more. The games, you can get it for probably like 30 or 20 bucks, and it's a blast to play. It's a blast to play with people. Hell, so maybe it's a blast to play with yourself, because you're going to find a group. They will make you find a group if you want to level up. Or you could just explore like how I was doing. Getting attacked by chupacabras. But yeah, so this is Guild Wars 2 in a nutshell. I've got mostly positive things to say about this game. So if you feel up to it, and give it a buy, and give it a try, I don't think you'll be disappointed. But now here we go. To number 3, is it? Yes. No. Number 2. This video has gone on way too long, so let's try to make this quick, shall we? I doubt anyone will actually sit up here and watch this anyway. To number 2. Number 2, Blade and Boobs. Blade and Soul. Blade and Soul. Definitely not a lot of TNA in here. This game is amazing. The only reason this is number 2 because the amount of shit I had to go through just to get this game onto my computer. But when you got the game on your computer, oh my god, this game. Ooh, this game. If it was not for a certain YouTuber, I would not be able to get this game. I will put a link for her video. She's a good help. She seems like she's a really helpful person, and holy shit, if it was not for her, I wouldn't have been able to get this game. I've been waiting for this game since 2009, I believe. And now I finally get it. The only reason it's number 2, like I said before, is because the amount of shit you gotta go through just to get the fucker. But hey, it's a lot easier to download than fucking PSO2. Well, that's for another list. The game is straight combat. You can tap target, but you can also attack shit. Actually, you cannot tap target. You get a pet. If I picked a summoner, and that's a tap target. I had a pet attack to a tap target. But let's get into the character customization, or character creation, shall we? The character customization is really nice. By the way, if it's less graphics or something, or if it's low quality, I could not record this with my NVIDIA Shadow Play, so I'm recording it with my Razer Game Booster. So yeah, you might have to bear with me. But here's a rundown of all the shit. As usual, I'm going to fast forward it. This game, holy shit, this fucking game. Fast forwarding. from what I get out of it so far, you know, the game is really good. The game is really polished. It's just a shame that it did not reach, you know, United States soil conventionally. You know, it wasn't commercial conventionally and stuff like that. I've got a bone to pick when it comes to Asian MMOs that they don't want to release over here because they don't believe Americans will buy them or something. This game is great. If you want to change the pace, play this game. Like I said, I'll put the link in. The lovely lady that actually helped me download this game. If it had not been for her, I wouldn't have been able to download this game. And yes, there's an English patch. As you can see, it's all in English. So, what the hell? I recording equipment's messing up for my feedback. But the game is a blast to play. It is truly action combat. It's got your standard quests, you know, pick up such and such of this, do such and such with that, and drop it off such and such a place over there. But it also has like crazy missions, like Guild Wars missions, where you gotta like pick up a body and drop it off into some fire and burn the shit out of it or something. I don't know, crazy shit like that. I still don't know much about this game. I just downloaded it not even a week ago. And I was just waiting to evaluate it. What I usually do, I sit here for about a week just to get footage for the game. So you have to pardon, I don't upload as quick as other people. If you want that, go to another channel. But other than that, the game is amazing. I just really want this game to come out in North America officially. It's a shame that the Asian community does not believe that, you know, we don't want these type of games. That's why we'll never really get an official Monster Hunter over here, and that's why we'll never get games like this in PSO2, because we're fucking stingy. That's just a little rant, but let's get out of the rant. Let's get back to the game. The game is a blast to play, and it is a blast to play. So, let's get into the combat. The combat is going to be basically, it's not going to be your standard tap targeting. It's basically like Terra. You aim and shoot. That's basically that's how you play this game. You aim and you shoot. Now, I haven't played as a melee person yet. Right now, I'm on my summoner. And they have like little things where they tell you how, what's the difficulty of the class, so on and so forth. Much like the next game we're getting ready to mention. So, without further ado, actually no, we're missing something here. There we go, I found what we were missing. Combat. Well, the combat is cool, like I said before. You aim, you shoot, you kill. Some of the quests aren't exactly fetch quests and so on and so forth. Some of them, most of them are. Like over here, I got to collect these shells or this piece of shit stuff, fucking clam shit, whatever. I got to collect this stuff and basically, you know, turn it in or so on and so forth. And the combat is immersive. The combat's a blast. Now, I cannot wait to use the melee thing. Now, without further ado, let's get into our number 2, because this is a long video and it is 4:08 in the morning. So, let's get to the number 1 free-to-play MMO, in my opinion. And at number 1, we've got motherfucking Terra. This is truly, my friends, truly a free-to-play game. You got your basic fetch crest and stuff like that, but this is action. This is 100% action. I mean, I have a fucking shield. Look at this shit. Just look at this shit. I don't know how more exciting I can get. The only reason I don't play this game a lot, because me and my brother's PC started acting up, or his laptop started acting up. We haven't played this game in a while, and I can't find dungeons as Lancer anymore. Not as easy as I could before. Maybe because I'm like level 30. I need to find a level 30 something dungeon. But this game is what free-to-play should be. The only thing you buy here is cosmetics. The only thing you buy here are character slots. But other than that, you get fucking 2 or 3 character slots. You don't have a cap on how many realms you can go to. You don't have a cap on how many characters you can make on the game in general. You saw how on Arcade I can only make 2 characters on the free-to-play model, whatever. and I couldn't make other characters in other realms. On this game, throw that shit out the window. You can make characters on every fucking realm. PvP is amazing as far as world PvP. You can just go up and smack somebody. Just go up and smack the shit out of them. For no reason. I mean, you could be fighting this guy, right? The guy comes up, you know, he gets in your way, you know, you smack the shit out of him. Although that seems like, you know, a little bit of organized chaos, but I like that. I like that. And the ability to actually move out the way, block something, blah blah. It's not an itemization game. It's not a percentage game for me. It is actually, oh well, why did I get hit? Well, why did my health drop so much? Oh, you didn't fucking block. But I'm gonna show you something. I'm going to show you something that makes this game shine altogether. And for you fuckers that are like, I don't listen to music when I play the game, blah 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 blah. Well, that community is one of the communities we getting piss poor games and shit. They don't care about music and fucking content. I'm not gonna rant about that now. We're gonna get into why this game is so fucking immersive. Now, at this point in the video, I just want you to listen to the sound. Just listen to the sound. I'm going to be fighting a Bam over yonder. You see him? I want to go fuck him up. Or attempt to. That's the mystery within this video. Bams are black people, and Tira, Bam stands for big ass monster. And basically it's somewhat like a minor world boss or an elite. So, here we go. Listen to the sound and tell me in the comment section, what do you think? Turn your speakers up and turn on your subs. Here we go. Now, the character creation is I mean, it's not, to me, it is not as good, it's not as good as Blade and Soul and Arcade. But, you know, you just get the basis. There are no every class, every race can be every single thing except for the Ellen's Reapers. Those can only be Ellens. But other than that, you know, it's nothing really too flashy here. So I guess let's speed it up, because this is, I'm getting tired. Overall, the game is a blast to play. I mean, they just released the Sky Castle thing, and it gives people more of an incentive to join a guild, an active guild mainly, because these castles, only the most active guilds can get these castles, and it just gives you a little bit more incentive, like a guild hall, to, you know, play the game and stuff like that. And the BAMs, I hope the BAMs stay like this. I hope they return back to their former glory. I mean, to be honest, they're not as hard as they used to be. Like, you used to sit there for 5 minutes fighting one BAM. But I'm glad they're somewhat faster. I'm glad they're somewhat faster. This is what makes the game easy. The fact that some of these missions and these quests that you had you fight these things without being in a party. So you have to use your skill and wit in order to overcome these giant hulking beasts that can potentially drop more than half your health because you make one of these things. So, hope you guys enjoyed. I hope I was a little bit more insensitive. You know, games you guys can choose from. You never know. I might make something about mobile. Might make something about mobile. As always, have a nice day, and happy hunting out there.